We are back at it. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk with you in regards to the King Project and some of the great things that Dr. King was able to accomplish over the years, and some of the great U.S. history we have when it comes to Dr. King and his legacy. Today's quote goes like this: "We must combine the toughness of the serpent with the softness of the dove, a tough mind and a tender heart." The reason why I chose this quote today was I just was really curious about who were the people who influenced Dr. King, who were the people who motivated Dr. King and gave Dr. King advice through the turbulent times and some of the adversity that he faced and a lot of different things that he was able to really get accomplished. Who did he confine in? Who did he trust? Who did he seek out? It's well documented that Ghandi, initially was his great influencer to the nonviolence movement, but I don't think a lot of people know how that came about. He did note this in his book called Strides Towards Freedom. It's under the chapter called Pilgrims to Nonviolence. And Dr. King was listening to a sermon by a man named Dr. Mordecai Johnson while he was a student at Crozer Theological Seminary in Philadelphia. And here's the quote from that passage: "His message was so profound and electrifying that I left the meeting and bought a half dozen books on Gandhi's life and works." And I just thought that was really awesome because that's so random that's when he first initially, inhaled nonviolence and the nonviolence movement. I think it's just really amazing how easily that Dr. Mordecai Johnson could have talked about anything else that day, or Dr. King could have been sick or missed class that day. And I just think that's pretty amazing how that came about. So I just really wanted to acknowledge Dr. Mordecai Johnson for contributing towards Dr. King initially and giving him that Ghandi nonviolence initial orientation, if you will. Another great person I just wanted to also mention about Dr. King, and really someone who was really a big part of him as far as his advice, influence, and really a mentor, and his name was Dr. Benjamin Mays. He was a Southern Baptist minister. He was good friends with Dr. King Sr. They often collaborated together in sermons. They often had dinner together with the whole King family, and so he was a very key figure in Dr. King's life. He received his master's in 1925 from the University of Chicago. He was the first person to teach calculus at Morehouse College, and he received an honorary doctorate degree from Bates College in 1947 for his work for advancing civil rights. So very, very prominent person, very, very intelligent person, as I said before, a very influential person to Dr. King since he was a child. I think that's just really awesome. Dr. King Sr. Often collaborated with him during the sermon, so during that time frame, Dr. King Jr. was able to kind of really go up and talk with him and really converse about a lot of different topics. They often talked about Dr. King's career and his aspirations and ambitions, and he was a very, very influential person, probably the most influential person outside of his father and his mother and his wife when it came to doing a lot of great things that he was able to accomplish. I know a lot of times throughout some of the different work that he was doing that he often sought Dr. Mays out and got some guidance from him and was able to kind of really clarify a lot of different things that Dr. King Jr. was able to do. One of the main things that I really wanted to highlight also was that throughout Dr. King's movements and some of the different things he did, Dr. Benjamin Mays was a key integral person throughout 14 years straight, giving Dr. King the things that he needed to have to be able to kind of keep pressing on, facing that adversity, and really have someone to really fill the tank up, if you will, when it came to a lot of different things. And I know, like, as I was looking at a lot of different discussions and different speeches, at times you could really see that a lot of the things that Dr. King was doing, it was a heavy toll on him, a heavy toll on some of the different things that really was affecting him and his family. And I just really wanted to acknowledge Dr. Mays as someone who was a key figure in doing that. It's quoted that Dr. King had said that Dr. Mays was his spiritual and intellectual mentor. And Dr. Mays followed it up by calling Dr. King Jr. his spiritual son. And I just think that's just really awesome because I just don't think you could really comprehend, at least I don't think I could comprehend, I should say, that, how someone was able to influence Dr. King and really give him advice, give him the opportunity to really go through his mind and really help him decipher some of the different things that he wanted to get accomplished. So I just really wanted to highlight that today's video. Dr. Benjamin Mays as a key figure in Dr. King's life, as a key member of his family, and a key contributor to our history. G-Unity Worldwide, this is Chuck Grigsby. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk with you today. I can't wait to share more with you, and I look forward to doing that throughout the whole month of October. Thank you so much, guys.